And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Good afternoon. You're tuned into Ability Matters, the program that covers matters to do with abilities, disabilities and everything in between. We are one of the longest running disability-related shows in the world, starting as Headway On Air all the way back in 2007 and now brought to you by My Home Living Care, an NDIS registered disability support organisation.
I'll introduce myself. I'm, of course, your host, Tony Scott. I'll stop a bit of a... Yeah, I'm, of course, your host, Tony Scott. And with me, as per usual, are my co-hosts, Alan and Beck.
How you going, Tony?
Yes. I'm going all right, thanks. Maybe a little bit caught up with things in my mouth, but it's okay, I'll get over it. Don't worry. Swallow it, there we go. Okay, so maybe I should touch on the weather, see how it goes. Of course, it's Tuesday today, the 13th of June. Yes.
May.
Sorry, I missed a month, don't worry.
You're ahead.
And it's, of course, officially it's cloudy with a high chance of showers, becoming less likely later this afternoon and early this evening. Light winds, however, there's a 60% chance of rain, but it says high chance, but I suppose it's above halfway, it's higher, yeah. But the amount is only between 1 and 5 millimetres, no fire danger rating at all, but there is a moderate UV index, so slip, slop, slap and all that, yeah, or wear, I don't know how you want to, just protect yourself, stay in the shadows, yeah. And officially, the weather right now at the moment is 21.2 degrees. However, it feels more like 24 degrees. I don't know how you get that feel things, but there we go. Anyway, let's just
wind
move
factor, I think.
Okay, wind factor. That'll work too. Now let's just move into the show, shall we? What have we got to talk about today?
We're going to have a song first.
Oh, of course, yes. And I'm going to, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Alan. Good
then
stuff.
we're going to come into the interview.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to open up today's show with The Platters, Only You and You Alone from 1955, from the album The Platters. Of course, this is in doo-wop's vocal style. Let's have a listen, shall we? We all know this one. Let's hear it, so here we go. There it is. Doo-wop, The Platters. Wow, doo-wop style, I mean there. Only You and You Alone, 1955. Okay, let's go for it, guys. You're interviewing each other.
Hi, Beck.
How you going today, Alan?
Good, thanks.
And Tony.
I just found out Beck is a project manager of We Belong. So start off the questions, Beck. What is We Belong?
Okay, thank you so much for asking, Alan. We Belong is an initiative that we've Flagstaff has been given funding for by the Department of Social Services on the Information Linkages and Capacity Building Program to connect people from Flagstaff and other people of all abilities that are interested in participating into the community. So looking to have them join in on groups or activities they may be interested and interested in. They are co-designing it with us, so they're actually driving and giving us some feedback as we go along as to what they'd like to see and what they'd like to do.
So is that getting them away from Flagstaff and doing more things in the community, or...?
It's not getting them away from Flagstaff, but it's actually allowing them the opportunity to be part of their community in a more broader sense and do things with other people so that people get the opportunity to see that there isn't that much of a difference in what they like to do and where they like to go, and they have wonderful conversations and build awesome new connections.
Oh, that is great, Beck. That sounds awesome.
Sorry to butt in there now, guys. So you're saying, Beck, that Flagstaff is more like a stepping stone?
In this project, we're trying to make sure that there's a chance for them to get out and do the things they'd like to do, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in a I like to say all abilities, environment only. They can mingle and get in there with other people in the community.
Yeah.
So stepping stone, that's kind of what I meant. So it steps from their place, and then they step into Flagstaff, and they build up their confidence, and they step back into normal community. Yes.
Well, they do it in tandem.
Yep. There we are. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Good point.
Nice.
How does I think we covered this already. How does the project work?
Well, it's a community social inclusion project. So
Yeah.
what we're looking to do is build those relationships with people in different community organisations and businesses, and develop, if they haven't got already something in place, develop something with them so they can allow people of all abilities to join in with their groups and activities and feel like they actually belong there.
Yeah.
I suppose hence we belong. And it's kind of a way like we want to make sure that they have that chance, because it's about building up their resilience and confidence to feel like they're able to participate in things that they might like to do that aren't already on offer to them in the all ability space.
Yeah, and being out in the community and that, and make them feel safer.
Yeah, it's giving
More comfortable.
them giving them the skills and the capacity, I suppose, is the real word there that's kind of in the title of the Department of Social Services.
Certainly fits.
Yeah, giving that growth and opportunity to be able to explore new things and get out there. So,
That's great. This sounds really good. It sounds like a really great project to do, and you must be thrilled being running it and that.
Yeah, it's actually quite fulfilling.
Yeah.
Seeing people come out of their shells and trying new things that they haven't tried before, and just at least being open to that possibility of what's out there. It's quite exciting to see them go from strength to strength and be able to achieve things that they had never thought possible before.
Oh, that's great.
Wonderful.
I'm real happy about this, Beck. Yeah.
Thank you.
Who can be involved?
All right, so there are a few different options, because majority of our participants, Flagstaff participants, in the NDIS, but we're also aware that there are other people out there that might be not on the NDIS and would like to be part of the initiative, so they're more than welcome. We do organise things with different partners in the community to get some of their people to come along as well, or different organisations that might be able to contribute to what we're offering.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of different ways that people can get involved, but the main thing that really resonates with me is the people that hosting the events. They're the people that we're trying to change their perspective on the way that they do things to make sure they can include everyone.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people out there that need that. Unfortunately, once they realise they're not any different to anyone else.
They are absolutely amazing people, and
that's right.
That's why I refer to it as all abilities. They might just have something that is a little bit different than most people, but I really feel that we all do have something different. It's just whether or not that's something that is recognised as being different. So,
as the project says, we all belong.
Yes. So it's just making that connection, and a lot of people have done some stuff already, and they've had people with the community mingle in with them, and it's just amazing to see how they build that relationship and they connect and they joke around with each other. So it's really good.
Oh, that is great. Well, Tony, we'll go do some music now.
Sounds good. I think I've got lined up for us I don't know how apt it's going to be for the day like today, but the song is by Mungo Jerry. It's called In the Summertime from 1970. Also an album called In the Summertime. There it is. We just had Electric Blue by Icehouse from 1987. Album Men of Colours. Great little track there. Go for it. Back to you guys. Back in Alan.
Thanks, Tony.
Beck, could you tell us some of the success stories of the project?
Okay, we've had a couple. It's quite interesting.
Just a few.
Yeah, no, just
Don't
to
be
see
vain.
them step out of themselves and
Yeah.
go, like I said, it's a world of possibilities. So
Exactly.
it's exciting to see the excitement on their faces when they get to do things. So so far we've had a couple of different workshops. Our very first workshop was the iBox workshop. We went out to their iBox Fitness boxing gym in Marilla there.
Yeah.
And there was about 5 or 6 of us that went, but we got to go in on a regular session that they would usually hold there. So we all got to mingle around with all the people that usually attend the gym. Everyone had a great time. They were excited to... it's just kind of like it's a mix between using a boxing bag and doing some exercises to break it up. So it was actually pretty good. A lot of them were quite keen to get into the punching bag and do a little bit of a de-stress. So that was...
I was just about to say that. They want to lose a bit of stress.
yeah. So that was really good. We've also done... our Inclusive Communities workshop at West Illawarra here. We got a few people in to talk about how they have different organisations and how they put inclusion into the way that they run their business. So that was wonderful. We also have had recently the power of storytelling. Where we had a woman come in and explain to people how they could develop their own story and how powerful that can actually be. And that was a whale. Sorry. Rewind. That was she delivered that in a way that we could do it digital on a digital platform if we like to, or we could go old school, and the different methods and avenues that we could go through to do that. So that was quite exciting. We had a few people come from in the community as well, and they were interested in how they could develop their story a little bit more. Quite an exciting night.
That's good.
And then we also had just recently our Street Beats workshop. And that's, I suppose, we're hoping is going to be a success story. One of the young guys that we have loves to do hip-hop dancing. And he's looking to get involved and actually become one of the members at the studio. So he's probably going to learn some moves and do some dancing. So that could be exciting for him. He's really keen to do that. Another success story that we've had one of our guys, he wasn't able to drive for a long time due to his brain injury, and he's got that confidence where he's actually gone back and found out if he's allowed to go for his licence again, and he's just been cleared to go for his learner's permit and things like that. So he's quite excited. That can open up a whole new avenue for him as a driver and things like that, because he works in our laundry, so it's wonderful for him.
Definitely.
Then we've also got a couple of people got their confidence up and they've actually gone out into the community. We do also run another program called Access to Work, which we did have on a couple of, at the end of March. And they've actually gone to TAFE to do their certificate 2 in Applied Digital Technologies, I think it's what it's called. So they're going out to West Wollongong TAFE and actually out in the community doing a course. So
Wow.
They're in with everybody else.
Oh, that is great.
They're enjoying it very thoroughly, loving to.
They must feel on top of the world.
Oh, it's amazing, and they aren't able, or they're able to do their assessments and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it gives them a real sense of, a sense of actually being involved in something, and that's going to contribute to their skill base when they want to look at jobs further down the track.
Yes, yeah.
So that's great. We've actually just started our Toastmasters workshop, which is going to run for the next 3 weeks after this, and that's going to be helping people to build up their confidence for public speaking and give them a few tips and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's exciting as well. We've also got a golf day coming up, a foot golf day, down at Jamboree. And that's going to be, hopefully we're going to get a lot of people that would love to come along from the community as well, because we'd love to have a day where people get to mingle and have a good time. So we're doing that. And then we're also looking at something further down the track, but I won't mention that one. That's a surprise.
Right, yeah. We'll have to get you back on later on.
Yeah. No, and so we're trying to do that. We're also looking at developing resources, and that will be both for an organisation point of view of things that they could do to improve their inclusivity in their organisation, and we've also got some that we're looking at for people with, as we say, lived experience. They know what their challenges might be. So we're just looking at different tips and things that might be able to help them to improve and do things a little bit differently out of their comfort zone.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah. And we're also looking to develop those tools and put them into different languages so that it's able to be reached to a much larger, larger audience.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
that's good.
We're looking at doing a lot of different things. We have podcasts that we've developed where people give their stories and things like that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different things that we're trying to do in areas that we're trying to reach, that we can get that information out there and build that awareness for people.
Definitely.
That they can be part of that if they would like to.
Oh, that is great. Well, we'll go back to one song now, Tony.
Well, okay, I'll get to that. I've got some Living End coming up.
Solution second.
Yes, that was just The Living End with Second Solution, 1998, their debut self-titled album, The Living End. There was also some Aussie rock from Melbourne. That was a powerful, powerful single there. One of the top 25 Australian singles in 1998. There you go. Good on Aussie rock. Good stuff.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yep, that's right. Beck, are there contact details for people listening to get involved?
There is. Thank you for asking, Alan. We have
a paper handy, everyone. I'm included.
Yeah, get it out. I'll say it slowly. So there are a few different ways that you can get involved. You could call us on 4272 0222.
When you said call us, do you mean Flagstaff?
Yeah, give Flagstaff a ring, and they'll redirect to myself or someone else that can help you out with that inquiry. You can also send an email with your information and how you'd like to get involved to hello@flagstaffgroup, or one word, .com.au. Or we do have an option where you can go on the Flagstaff website, which is www.flagstaffgroup.com.au. Under projects and events, there is a We Belong section, and you just click on that, and we do have a little form on our webpage that you could fill out with your contact information, if you'd like to get involved either as a participant or an organisation. We'd love to have any organisations on board. We feel like the more the merrier, so if you're interested in finding out more about a bit of inclusivity in your organisation and raising awareness and having a great time, we'd love to hear from you.
That sounds good. Can you share why you got into this type of work, please?
Okay.
Inspiration, yeah.
It was the type of work where you actually are rewarded every day because you get to see the change it makes in people's lives. It could be something small, it could be something major. It's just being able to be there and be the person that connects them with something they would like to do or a group they would like to be part of, and see the difference that makes to not just their everyday life, it's also in their confidence, because that then gives them more connectivity with the different people in the community that might be able to put them in touch with something else that they might be able to do that's even more exciting than what they had originally started out and what they expected. So, and it's awesome to see them achieving their goals. If they've got something they would like to do, and I'm able to help them work that out and how we can do that, it's really an exciting thing. And I think after my stroke that I had back in 2008, I like to advocate, to give people that chance to be the best that they can be, and any way we can do that. And it might be something really basic. They might want to be able to cross the street with confidence.
Yeah.
We'll give them the tools and show them how to do that. We might do a trial run with them the first go, and might stand on the road, side of the road the second time to let them go and do that on their own.
Baby steps.
And then, then it doesn't really matter how long it takes to achieve that goal and the different things that you need to do to get to where you're going. All that matters is seeing that smile at the end of the day when they actually have got to where they want to go, and you can see the actual difference that it makes to their overall energy, and I'm excited to be part of that.
Feeling of accomplishment.
That sounds great, Beck.
Yeah. So any way that I can actually be a driver, I suppose, for that, and put them in contact with whoever, that's
you'd
what
be
it's all
good
about.
at that. You'd be good at that. That's for sure. Yeah.
Thank you. It's exciting to see different ways and different things where they've stepped out of their comfort zone, and they've tried new things, and I'm prepared to go that distance, an extra mile, to make sure that they can achieve that. So it's really exciting.
Yeah. Oh, I'm real happy to hear about this. You know, we belong. You know, what we've talked about today has been amazing. What I've heard, one of the best projects I've ever heard come out. You know?
I think that I'd have to say in tandem with the government. The government's helping to fund that quite substantially.
Hey, it's great that the government's in there helping it.
Yeah, I think it's great that they recognise the need to integrate people into society and not keep them excluded.
Yeah, well, once the NDIS come out, then they've realised these people need more help, and they're getting the help now.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good to see too that they're like I'm being honest. It's not as much as we'd like to see it. There's always room for improvement, but it's great to see that different organisations and businesses of Illawarra get behind these initiatives and help out and allow people to feel like they're part of something, and provide those different measures, because it might just be that you might need to add a handrail to your ramp.
Yeah.
And that makes all the difference for so many people to be able to
Well,
feel like they can come and use that facility.
I think by law now you have to have a handrail on a ramp.
The law and what happens, I think, is two very different things.
Not exactly always the same thing.
Yeah, that's right. So,
But I'm with you. Like, I do agree. If it's
Yeah.
a law, then you probably should look at updating what you've
Yes.
got and trying to abide by those codes.
oh, definitely. And I really hope there's more businesses out there that join this
Yeah,
We Belong
I think
project.
one of our initiatives that we want to do, and we want to get out there and guest speak
Yeah,
at a lot of different organisations and tell them what we're doing and how it can improve what they've got to offer, things that they might be able to do. Pardon me, I'm losing my voice. Things that they might be able to do just to reach a broader base of the community, because everybody looks at I'm going to say that word disability as
Yes.
a segregated thing that we should
Yeah.
push it aside instead of allowing that to come into that space and
Reintegrate.
be part of.
Yes.
And it's one thing I do say to everyone: we could be a minute or less away
That's right.
from being someone that's active, can do whatever
Yeah.
in the community, to actually having to rely on these services. So the more that we can provide them in everything that we do is a pretty good initiative.
Oh, that is great, Beck.
Glorious.
Well, I'm going to get you back on later on in the year because I really want to know how this We Belong project is really going. And
Thank
Give an
you.
update. Yes.
yeah, we really need an update. And I think the community would love an update on it as well. And, I'm really hoping there's more people stand up and say, hey, we want to join this.
I think it's it's a great thing, and we also are welcoming any people. I'm not sure that they can actually hear this, but they may be listening online.
Yes.
We're looking to also extend our reach into the Shoalhaven and Macarthur regions. So if anyone is interested in either of those areas,
That's
more
right.
than welcome to come on board.
Yeah. And it'd be great if they do,
Wonderful stuff.
You got people with disabilities everywhere, and
It's becoming a more common thing, and
Yeah.
we're enlarging the scope of what we classify as a disability. So
yeah.
we need to be mindful that there's not much that defines what that is and
the
what.
way I look at things, everyone's different. Right.
Well, that's it. I think it's the differences that
that's-
make us interesting.
That's right. Yeah. Well, Beck, thank you very much for coming on air today and doing We Belong, telling us about We Belong project. And yeah, it was great having you here, and we'll
Thank
definitely
you.
get you straight back.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Bit of an update down
Alan
the
and
track.
Tony.
Yeah.
Yes, and now that you just mentioned that listen online factor, the website is www.voxfm.org.au, yes?
Yes,
Just
if
dot
people are interested and you've got someone that you know that lives far away that would maybe like to listen to what happens on VOX FM.
Yeah, that's right. And all they've got to do is just get on the internet and...
If they're out of FM range, of course.
Yeah, that's right. They might be in
106.9.
range,
Yeah, I think
And-
it's out of the Illawarra.
Oh,
And
Anyone out
I
of
have
the
to
Illawarra.
say, most of the shuttle buses play Vox FM, so there's more and more people hearing it as well.